Everyone, I'm Sean Cunningham, and Presque Isle is open for business. On this debut segment, we feature a business in the downtown district that's giving a good read to everyone who walks through their doors. Laura Hale has started a new chapter of her life with the opening of Neighborhood Books in downtown Presque Isle. And the store has become a bestseller, quite literally. They've been in business for about 3 years now. Positive word of mouth have kept books flying off the shelves and Hale soaring to business success.
I was home with my kids for a few years and just ready to go back to work. I actually was selling children's books through Usborne Books and more. And so I was doing that out of my home, and it was going really well, but I needed a place to keep all of the books and to have people come in and see me. And so a bookstore just kind of made sense. And so without the help from New Ventures Maine, I don't know that I would have had the confidence and the skills to really get started.
You would have. I can feel that within you. Yeah.
So it's going well, and I feel that entrepreneurship just kind of leads to more businesses.
Right.
And, it's just a really fun thing.
Neighborhood Books boasts books for all ages, including babies to adults. And not just books, it's a whole lot more. Games, t-shirts, tech toys, all with a literary purpose, an obvious love for the written word. Hale confesses becoming a business owner has been a scary and daunting journey, but she sought help and advice from New Ventures Maine in putting a proactive business plan together and leaned on her family, friends, and family of community for support, and listened to her own inner voice of timing when she first launched the business during COVID. When other businesses were shutting down, hers was just beginning.
Really think it was the perfect timing. When we opened, it was the fall of 2021, so shortly after COVID had began, and everyone was telling me this is a bad time to open.
I was going to say, that's brave, yeah.
And everyone told me it was brave, but what I was seeing as a consumer is that I really wanted to support local businesses, because through the pandemic, we really saw a lot of businesses closing, and I think it did shift some mindsets with people and supporting local. So to me, I think it was the perfect time to open. As a business owner, it was a little scary knowing what was right with masks and all of the different protocols, but the response from the community has been great all along.
How'd you keep going? Because there are some people when they encounter, and it's interesting you say 3 years, because they say it's between the first 3 to 5 years whether a business can succeed or will fold, and obviously you're still here. What kept you going?
I think the support of my family, the support of the community. Look at me, I'm going to start crying.
It's okay.
The community has been so supportive. I also have amazing staff here who have encouraged me. Being an entrepreneur and a business owner, there are a lot of hard days, but there are a lot of really great days too. And the really great days keep you going on the really hard days. So I think that's what's kept me going. Last year I realized I need some help. I don't always know what I'm doing. So I hired a business coach, and that's been really helpful too, and helping me get through this third year.
And another sign the business is thriving. Hale brought on staff, one of them being Laura Garrison. Laura started out as a loyal patron turned staffer. She says the bookstore is more than a workplace. It's a friendly environment where these women are able to put forth their girl power.
I think it's amazing. I mean, we're all women who work here. I mean, Brandon helps a lot, and her son Benny helps a lot, but I mean, yeah, it's some major girl power here, and I love it. It just comes back to the whole girlhood thing. Like, girls can do anything. And Laura has proven that. We've all proven that.
Yeah. I've talked to a lot of other people who say, I mean, there's like a vibe going on in Presque Isle right now. I don't know what it is, but like everything is happening. Would you agree with that?
I totally agree. I feel like there's something new happening like every month in Presque Isle, and a lot of the time it's local businesses doing it, and that's amazing. That makes it fun. Where
do you think this business is going to be maybe a year from now or even 5 years from now?
Even bigger. Laura might laugh at that and be scared a little bit by that, but I just think that she does such an incredible job, and she thinks of new things to do. I mean, every day. And we were joking earlier. She's like, "Well, I'm adding a lot to my plate," and I'm like, "You are, but you're doing a good job. Like it's amazing."
This startup has created a cool niche for itself in Presque Isle. Anyone asking, why start a bookstore when people can access and purchase ebooks online? Hale confidently says she's not worried about any online competition. In fact, her brick and mortar store is competition for them.
The studies are showing that the rate of ebooks is declining a little bit. And I think it's more than just books being a brick and mortar. I think that we have so many customers that want to come in and talk and be face to face and have that human connection. So I think that's the most important piece to having a brick and mortar.
And it's evident. On this day of shooting, many patrons stopped into the bookstore, checking out every title, every shelf, from bestsellers to some not widely known to book bargains. This store is making a bookmark in the local business community, and they're still adding on more.
So continuing to grow, but just continuing to maintain the success that we've had and the community relationships that we've had.
Speaking of community, do you have any events here? How has the community supported you?
Oh, people love events, I think, and the community loves events. You know, it's a small area. People like to have things to do. So actually in July, we have a few Maine author signings that we're really excited about. We have some book clubs coming up, which people really enjoy. Laura and I were just talking this morning about we're going to do a stuffed animal sleepover in July where kids can bring their stuffies in and we'll see what their stuffed animals read overnight.
Nice. Very good. Well, congratulations on your success. Thank you so much for agreeing to talk to us. And I want to see, I'm pretty sure that we will be doing a follow-up with you and talking about how your business has even grown even more. So, but congratulations on your success.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you. Never being an entrepreneur before, Hale wrote her own story on the empty pages to bring her vision and this bookstore to life. And now she's finding that her success with this venture is writing itself. She's the author of her life and business. You can learn more about this business at the end of the segment. And remember, no opportunity or idea is ever closed to you in this community because Presque Isle is always open for business.